pretty sure you already put on record your admiration for the body of work that Graham Potter compiled at Brighton. What have you made of his start and how he's sort of tried to tinker with Chelsea's systems since he took over that?
I'm not the right person to say that because it's not my business. But if Chelsea accept my humble advice, no intention, give him time, and he will do it well. But to change things and arrive in, you don't have time to training. They got good results, but the way they play, when I saw the game against Brighton, for example, they lost. I saw many things that I remember when the period in Brighton, but in its time, everyone in its time. No one had success that they wanted today too. So I have a lot of admiration of his work. What they have done in Brighton is beyond exceptional. And I'm pretty sure with time he will do a good job. I don't have any doubts about it. It's like same like say with Roberto De Chervi with Brighton when they started losing games. Question of time. If they are patient, it will be impact in England, and he will have it like Graham has done in this country. He's one of the best managers from my point of view we have in this league.
And how difficult is it to translate that sort of promise from lower clubs to a big club?
No, it's the same. It's easier. Easier in the fact because you have apparently better players, and the success of the managers depends on that. The other issue is that Brighton have a lot of time to do it. Big clubs, I don't know. This is the big difference is that, but the same Graham Potter, I think it was in Brighton, is in Chelsea. But there, here in the big clubs, when you ask time, they don't give it to you. This is the reality.
Hi, but can I just ask what you've made of Raheem Sterling's form since he joined Chelsea in the summer?
Sorry?
Raheem Sterling's form since he joined Chelsea in the summer.
I watch a few games. I didn't sit, but it doesn't matter what he's playing or doing. The opinion of him, all of you know it.
Well, he's had some criticism that perhaps he's not doing the things for Chelsea that he was doing for you over those last few years.
No, I cannot judge with. So the case, happened with Zach Stefan, for example, in the championship, or Alex, Gabi, and Raheem. I want all the best. So my gratitude to all of them is these guys, especially, is immense. What they have done for this club. It's just heads off. So thank you so much, and I wish him all the best, and hopefully he's happy there.
And when he left, he had some things to say about your management and maybe that he was not playing as much as he had hoped. Do you think when he comes back tomorrow that you'll get a good reception?
I hope so. Definitely hope so. Always I like the clubs when they welcome the guys who have been here many years and been a key figure, an important role in our team in all these years. Because maybe you forget what happened in the last month, but that is not the reality. What happened in a period of 6-7 years, he was here. He deserves, of course, a more than welcome. It's going to happen with Gabi. The game start, of course, we want to beat them, but of course, he has to get a good reception. I think in England, the people appreciate that.
Just on Raheem, Pep, did you leave on reasonably good terms with him in the end?
Sorry?
Did you sort of finish on quite good terms with him in the end? Did you have a sort of chat before he left?
Yeah, good relation, yeah.
So how do you sort of look back on those 5-6 years that you had with him? Very good on the whole?
I said we worked 6 years together every year, every day, being together, working, playing a lot of games, playing the most important maybe game we played in the final Champions League. He was there, so yeah. So if he's happy, we're happy.
Hi, Pep. I think before you call it a crazy World Cup, because of the success you've had here and the team's had here, you've known pretty much every single year, you've had fixture pile-ups, you've had a very, very heavy schedule. Is what you're facing now by far and away the most testing period that you've had in English football?
No, because maybe it will be a little less games in this period, but now we stop, we continue playing, we finish the season earlier, and after the World Cup. From a point of view, nothing changed much. So the amount of games, so the Carabao is less games? No. The FA Cup? No. They have 18 teams this year in the Premier League? No. Champions League? The only difference has been so far is that the Champions League have been game, when before finish, maybe in December or no. But the same, it's the same amount of games. Plus, of course, the World Cup in the middle, so that is different. That's a particular, but at the end, it's going to change the season, I don't know, early, maybe we'll have more, I don't know. So, yeah, we'll have the World Cup in the middle, yeah, but we'll have in the summer, and the players have the same amount of reduced time to break, to rest for the next season. So,
but do you think with the toll that this season might take on them, that the impact on the players won't be known until later in the season?
Yeah.
We won't see until
nobody knows
now.
They're right.
We'll see it in March, April time.
No, nobody knows how they come back for the World Cup, and yeah, that's true. So, yeah, I think the target of all the clubs will be the amount of energy you spend in the training sessions to be perfect. So I had the feeling that it will be just sauna massage to recover the players to next game. So it's crazy. It's a lot of games, a lot. For the players, for me, it's not a problem because now I have 2 weeks off, and after we make a pre-season, a small one in Abu Dhabi, and after come back here. But for the players, it's too much.
You think there will be damage, but that damage will be known down the line, not now?
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe. Who knows it? Look how many injuries already have done before the World Cup, and after nobody knows it's the first time, and I had the feeling that we have to pay attention a lot how the players feel after World Cup, and like you said, in March, April, when we arrive in the last stages, the depth squad is longer, and here more fresh. They have more chance to win games in that period because the seasons are too long and accumulate seasons after seasons and after seasons, and yeah, that is the reality.
Just on the same topic, is there any possibility that the players who are going to the World Cup can be given any time off in between the season?
It depends on finish. It arrive the finals. It depends. You go through in the group stage. So it depends. Every player will be treated. It depends how finish, is. But in the first moment, the first idea, I want to give them some days off to refresh a little bit. But at the same time, you have Leeds around the corner in the first day, and after the start, and maybe the Spurs and Arsenal will be in this week. So, and we need the players back. So, but we'll see.
Have you got a date in your mind that if players go out before that date, they can have a break, and if they go out after that date, they've got to come straight back?
I have to see the calendar, the schedule, how finish, and where start, and I want to talk with the players. Some players no, I'm perfect, I want to come back. And other, for example, there are players go to World Cup, don't play 1 minute, and the other play all the minutes, and Pep, I'm so exhausted, I need a break, go to a break. So that's why every player will be treated in a special way, different way with the other ones, to know his feedback, how does he feel. Because if they are not here and here, to come here is useless, so it's not necessary. We're going to play with academy player, or we're going to find a solution. Okay, thank you.